Now, call me cynical, because I am, but it's been a while since I've seen any new manga that catches my interest, until my eyes went past something that it usually wouldn't give a second look. All is not what it seems. The cover itself looked so suspiciously normal, so normal that it was out of the ordinary. No one was getting thrown into another world, no one looked like they were getting gamer boosts in real life, and it isn't one of those early high school awkward romances. I think I just listed 98% of modern manga right there. It's just a guy doing his job, or at least trying to, because you see, Kawabata is just your regular convenience store worker, trying to get into art school, got a crush on his coworker, and sometimes practices martial arts in the park for exercise. Normal guy, normal life, except for some reason people keep trying to pick fights with him. Sometimes many at once, and this poor guy, yeah, he is abnormally great at fighting, and it leads him down the path away from the average life he wants to live and towards a life of death battles, government conspiracies, and frustrations of romance. Okay, so first of all, the story isn't really from the main guy's perspective, it's from this guy, Hoshizaki, a budding martial artist that's just curious about this unbeatable cashier, which starts an unexpectedly wholesome friendship. We follow him and some other characters as they try to figure out what the hell is this guy. This manga's art is easy. At least that's the first word that comes to mind when I think about this art. And it's not easy as in, oh, I could draw this. No. We've all seen the best I can do. No. When I say easy, I mean easy to consume, clear, easy to follow, expressive expressions, even though the most used facial expression is Tucker face. In a way, when it comes to art and pacing, you can call this manga the opposite of One Piece. And when I say pacing, I mean both story and fights. For One Piece, a single page can be so packed, it can have 20 different things going on, and another 10 different things implied to be going on, and the fights usually only show the general important moments. While in Tsuyoshi, every detail of a fight is shown using the whole page, which can make a 5-minute fight last 4 chapters or more. But I'm burying the lead here. The biggest draw for this manga, I believe, is the comedy, most of which stems from Kawabata being unbeatable, much like One Punch Man, but more grounded. Grounded. And how he fights is hilarious, because he has no sense of honor when it comes to fighting. He'll just kick you in the balls, because he doesn't like fighting. Other people keep picking fights with him, he just wants to draw. Now for the 3 most interesting characters, which I haven't done in a while. Third place is the protagonist, though not exactly the main character, and of course I mean Hoshizaki. He is our guide through the story, for the most part, and to Kawabata. He is a fighter, like everyone else, but much weaker than most of the other characters. Kind of like Krillin, except he has more potential to grow, and it's interesting to see him grow. Second place, of course, is Teru, an old friend of Hoshizaki, who had a run-in with Kawabata and was never the same since. Straight up, his mental decline is comedy gold, and his art goes through some unexpected places. Honestly, he would be number 1 if it wasn't for the enigma that is Kawabata. What is there to say about this guy? He's a monster. A well-behaved, mild-mannered monster. And I'm interested to see where his story goes and if he gets a happy ending. I hope so. He deserves it, because even in his bursts of anger, you see where it's coming from. He's not crazy. He's just giving the appropriate response to the society he lives in and the shit he has to deal with. But in the end, Tsuyoshi is a hard punch in a bland package.